Oh shit.
Can I kick it? I was trying to get it going before. I don't know what Shootin was supposed to do.
Can I kick it?
Yes, you can.
Can I kick it?
Yes, you can.
Can I kick it?
Yes, you can.
Well, I'm gone.
Go. Yeah, it's your girl Moet.
And it's your girl. Oh, God damn it.
Oh my lord.
Who time you go?
Saudi is off today.
No, you know what it was? She was about to say all her AKA. But then my mom here, she had to stop the AKA. Oh my God. The best little cousin.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is, old lady.
All right, and this is Tanya Renee.
Oh, it's me now.
Yeah.
Oh, well, this is Kendra.
And this is Smooth Operator, a.k.a. Smooth.
AKA, I thought we was gonna do it because you were just talking about how you was nervous.
But I never introduced myself and I allowed to walk away.
And then there's Javen. And then Lily.
His name ain't Javen.
Jaden. See, I confused Jaden with Mike's son.
But it's not.
I know it's not, and that's why I was staying in the middle. I told you.
You would do the
just
same.
make up a whole name.
Go get Clip the jingle. Go ahead, bye. All right, guys. So, what are we going to talk about today?
One of the topics I wanted to touch base on, or did you want to?
Nah, go ahead. Do your thing.
Was mental health.
That is one of the biggest things swept up under the rug.
Especially within the black community.
Right now, definitely in this
with the youth,
century,
everything.
decade,
yes, like the morals that a lot of us older people got from being younger. None of these younger kids have that type of moral set in their family. Like,
but you know what do you mean? The morals go out of the when you talk about mental health. Nothing. There's no rhyme or reason for anything. It's not how you brought up. It's not because it's people who are billionaires who have schizophrenia and mental health disorders and things like that. So that's something.
Well, let's maybe quickly define mental.
To throw the word morals in there, but like the way these youth have an outlet now to express themselves is kind of insane. What did you see that disgusted you?
Okay, it's this little girl. I thought she was younger than what she was, but she's been out for a while, and I'm thinking this is my first time ever seeing anything or anything about her, but she's on the computer saying. So she's saying my vagina smells fishy and stinky and fishy and stinky and fishy stinky, and I got an STD and my vagina is stinky and funky and it was just the shit is what I say. You're gonna see, you can be like, what in the fuck? But I won't even give this little girl any more airtime because if you show somebody that gives a view, then she's gonna get more money,
right? And
is promoting this fuckery. Now. When I first saw it, my first thing was saying, this girl needs a dad. No, but she needs a mom, a dad, and a village. Because this is this is just such a poor excuse for a young lady. And I'm using those words real loosely. Because it was disgusting. And to come and find out that she has so many followers and she has so many other videos, and she has a video the lately one I've seen, but it was still not lately, it was done a few months ago. She was saying that she killed her child. And she was saying that the baby was like less than a month old or a week old. She was pulling her, pinching her, yanked her arm out of socket, shook her, and did some other kind of dumb shit. So where it came to was she killed the baby. So then I guess she had so much backlash from that video, and people wanted so much stuff to happen. Then she says, "Oh my God, you guys can't take a joke. I didn't kill my baby." But what kind of person in their right mind would joke of such a thing?
And it's horrific things that she says in this video.
So
she says how her.
So you seen it too?
Yes, and then she said the little baby at 1 month old was flirting with her
4-month-old.
boyfriend. 4 month, flirting with her boyfriend, and the boyfriend had sex with her, and then she started pimping her out, selling. I'm like, this is so insane. So then, like, I was
4 months old fucking
baby, yes.
But then, like, it was so horrific. I'm like, is this child even real? Did anyone see this child? We go look her up. We see an infant. Now, Zariah could do a Facebook and show Malala, but that ain't her child. But she could say that's her child.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I'm thinking, is it that scenario? But that little baby looked just like her. So the moral of the conversation is mental health is so overlooked and swept under the rug. Mm-hmm. And on the other side, it's so promoted and accepted as, I don't know, it's not funny to me. It definitely is not. That whole post was disgusting. We're trying to see where she's from, so we call the officials, because this child needs to be taken up out of there. Mm-hmm. She's like, this is the last video I'm going to do because I know they're getting ready to more or less take the baby because I did all these things to her. And this little girl's sick. She needs some help. And somebody, and then, like, you know, you have to look at it, like, is she using this as an outlet? Like, is she crying for help?
Right, because that's what it kind of seemed like. She wanted everybody to know about it.
Yeah. So, but then she's going to do a post like, oh, this is a joke. You gotta take things too serious. I'm like, nah, ain't no fucking joke. Arrest this nigga, because you playing.
Shit like that.
Mm-hmm. You playing. There's nothing funny. I can't let you hear it, because that would be another view for her. I can't support it.
Like,
where'd you see it at?
On YouTube.
Was it on YouTube or no?
It was YouTube.
I don't know where the
That was probably Instagram, because it was like a clip, right?
Yeah, I don't know where the stinky fishy came from, but we looked her up on YouTube or whatever.
YouTube and Instagram.
And she has followers.
She has a whole like thousands of followers on Instagram.
Like,
like,
supporting this fucker.
How old is she?
She's only 17, but the video started when she was like
only
16.
7.
Yes. She's 15. I mean, she's 18 now.
What is she, white?
She's black. She's a black girl.
Black.
Yes.
Black. It's so disgusting.
Like when she said she yanked the baby's arm out of socket, she said she was around family, and family came in there and was like, "What's wrong with her?"
Yeah,
she ain't never cried like that. She just tried to make it seem like it was just a regular cry.
And then she was like, "I didn't let them take the baby because the name was called the bruises," and then I would have to explain that. So I was like, "No, I got the baby. She's okay. She's gonna stop crying."
Yeah, nigga said she ripped off her daughter's fingernails.
Yes, and ripped her finger, but yes,
like the shit's crazy.
So that
like we need to allow our black people to be able to express themselves mentally. That's why I think I'm trying to be so aware with myself, so I can and I talk so much, like, and I'm not afraid to express myself because I don't want to be in a depression. I was only in a deep depression one time, and that's when my mom passed away. And like when I say a deep depression, like you ever just look at the world and you like, yo, this shit look dark. That's how life was to me. Like everything around me looked dark. I can't even like
tunnel vision dark. Like
yes, okay. Like everything was just very dark around me. Like I couldn't look around and think back. I can't see anything. I never remember sun shining. Never remember me turning on lights. I was so lazy in a deep depression that I made my dog depressed. And all she did after that was sleep. And ever since then, she was just all fucked up in a deep depression too, I guess. But like, yeah, we need to be able to let our black kids know that it's okay to express.
I feel like that's gotten better. I think that mental health has become like more popular to talk about.
It's been more weird. It's more vocal.
Yeah,
put it like that. Yeah. But doing something about it, no.
Right, no, definitely not.
They need to have places, safe, like real safe havens for mental health. Like, okay, if you know, like, say I'm a worker, say I'm a social worker, or I work in a facility, I need to be able to give you this number. Okay, if you feel anything, if you feel like you need to talk to somebody, call this number. Call this number, and just talk to somebody. But they don't have access like that. You know this revolving circle? Mm. Most people who have like schizophrenia or any type of those disorders, they're pushed into emergency rooms because they sit there and let it get so crazy where they are so out of their head that they need to go to the emergency room. Mm-hmm. They do the 72-hour hold, then they put them right back out in the street. Mm-hmm. It's a revolving door,
right?
And it's nothing is going on. Now, back in the day, we had not penitentiaries, but we had facilities for people with mental health. And what happened to those facilities? Because we need them. But the majority of the people that are in prison right now have mental health issues. So they're just sitting there in jail doing what? Are they getting proper care? Are they getting proper help? Are they being medicated properly? There's no supervision. Like, who's there to help these people? And that is, we could talk about it because now, like, it is more acknowledged and spoke upon, but dealt with, no.
No, I agree.
Dealt with, no. They need you building prisons all over the place. Build a place where these people can go and get help. It's a constant circle. They don't like to take the drugs because the drugs make them feel a certain way. They feel dead. They don't feel alive. They just hate it. And the drugs are going to make you feel different. They are.
Like, you know how you said that there's a lot of people in jail with mental health issues. You know the story about that girl, Gypsy Rose, the girl who had her mom.
I know who you're talking about.
She had her mom killed by her boyfriend that she found online because her mom, she suffered from Munchausen syndrome. So instead of them putting her into a mental facility because she's been brainwashed to think she had all these illnesses and fed medicines and things like that, they put her into a damn jail. Like, I think she needs mental health evaluations.
Well, no, they locked her up because she had somebody killed. But while they need to make prisons more like rehabilitation centers. Like, you know what I mean?
She doesn't need to be imprisoned.
She doesn't need to be imprisoned and be alone without any
without any help
and counseling.
I agree.
But they're so wrapped up in money. Prison is a profit. It's like
definitely
it's money. It's about money. Cash cow, exact word. Yes. So they don't give a fuck what you in there for. They don't care that you need to be rehabilitated. You are in there and you're getting your money.
I want to say
that's
them jails get like $100 to $200 a day for them prisoners.
Yep, and they're not doing anything for you. They're just housing you.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was this prisoner that Jay-Z did a little documentary about or whatever, and this nigga was like that. He told them, like, I need mental health evaluation. He said that to them multiple times because I feel like I'm gonna kill myself. You guys keep sending me into solitary confinement.
Trying to get rid of that shit too.
Making it worse.
And he said, I need mental health evaluation. Long story short, the nigga ended up killing himself, but he did 5 suicide attempts in jail, and the cops would shit on him. Like, one time he tried to kill himself, the cops was like, before we cut you down, you're gonna feel some pain. And they fucked that nigga up. Like, right before they cut him down from him hanging himself. And then he ran out in the hallway just so the camera could catch what they were doing to him. And they just dragged him back in the room. But the shit is crazy.
Where the fuck you see that at, nigga?
It's on Netflix.
Oh, word.
I love you, not Netflix.
It's an upsetting. That's what we're doing. That's what my last test was on yesterday, was mental health and all the mental health disorders and, you know, the drugs that are being given and, you know, side effects and interventions. It's really it was really too much information just to do one test on. Like, we need to be, and it's such a serious subject, we need plenty more teaching and learning about it, reading about it. Because I'm willing to say, out of 10 people, 4 of them have some type of mental illness or have thought about suicide or had at least a deep depression. I'm going to say 6 people have been depressed out of the 10. You know, like, those statistics are, like, insane. And that's what it is. That's just what the fuck it is. And everybody, you know, like, definitely in the black community, the outlook on therapy and talking about it and even acknowledging, even to accept I might need to take a happy pill. Motherfuckers don't want it. I take a happy pill, so I don't fuck my people in my family up. And that's just I use it for anxiety. But there's nothing wrong with a happy pill, my nigga. Half of us are imbalanced, more than half, and it's not just like hereditary type imbalance. It's let's look at the stuff we eat.
I was just about to say that.
And that's what it and all of this imbalances come from also. Is the things that we put in our body, the environment, the air, the everything.
What we see in the media and what we see
what
online.
We see, yes. And what we accept, what we let our children see.
Absolutely.
What we let be put in their minds.
Because
and they think it's hot.
Right.
Disgusting.
Even some of the things that scares them, like my niece, my youngest one. So I recently cut my hair off. So now she'll wait outside for me every time before we go in the house. And I'm like, baby, why you waiting? Go in the house. She was like, no, auntie, I don't want nobody to hurt you. Because I look like a black man now to her. So she thinks a cop is going to come shoot me.
Oh, wow.
And so it's because those things are online all over the place.
Yeah, then
black men
one time we
through.
came over here and there was a cop in front of y'all house. She was like, Mommy, they're gonna kill her. I don't want them to kill her.
Yeah, like she begged. She was like, can we stay in the car for a little while, please, Mom, please?
Yeah,
And
we
was
all was like,
why, babe? What's going on?
Yeah. But I didn't know that's how deep her mind
Right.
had gone.
And I was like, now they start living in fear because of the things they see online or in the media and stuff like that. Like it's crazy.
But
and I was like, that could come.
But you don't. I definitely understand that. But then we got that's something we got to talk to our kids about. But they got to be able to let us know they have issues with it too.
Right.
But we got to also be conscious of the things that are in the news that our children do have access to. So maybe that's something we need to do, like at night at dinner time. Hi guys, what's going on? Like, let's have a talk about what's going on in the world. What happened today? Did you hear about this? Did you hear what the president did? Did you hear this?
But you know, a lot of kids, they're just so like short answered, short everything. Like they're just like, oh, it was good. It was like they don't get into deep conversation like you want them to.
I know. I was just thinking about my other niece who like she says, I was like, how was school? And she was like, it was all right. It's like she always throws around negative words, or like she'll always say something's gonna give her anxiety. I was like, because I feel like certain YouTubers, they always throw around that word anxiety, so they start thinking, oh, this is cool, she has anxiety, I'll be cool if I also have it, so they throw around these words in this lingo and they'll start behaving a certain way.
Wow. Random spoon.
This is the silverware holder.
Horrible.
Yes. So that a lot of the things that these kids see, they bring into real life. They bring it into their lives, and it should be what they see on the internet should be what they should see on the internet. But it's their word. It's like their Bible.
Right.
It's so. This is my life that. Every person has a YouTube. Every child has their own little thing. They want to be putting their on to like be along with the world.
Right, because they feel like that's interaction now.
Yeah.
Right.
They see it's first of all, they see it's popularity, it's ways to get money. I don't. Let me tell you, the worst thing we ever invented was the fucking internet, my nigga. Second, Facebook.
All this shit. Everything.
Well, first MySpace.
Phones, nigga.
All
like,
now your phones do everything.
Like, phones have progressed so fast.
Look, you can't let your kid play with your phone because a sex ad is going to pop up during a damn commercial. Fucking Baby Shark.
For real.
Like, you don't know. Like, it's insane.
Yeah.
It's insane.
To touch on the mental health thing, though, there's a stigmatism when it comes to mental health that a lot of people don't want to acknowledge that something is actually wrong with them because they don't want to seem a certain way.
Right.
That's true.
Definitely minorities.
I have a family member, a close family member, that I say, I think you need to talk to somebody because I feel like you have such and such issues, And she really don't be trying to hear that shit because she's like, I'm not crazy. It's not about you being crazy.
Right.
It's about rebalancing your body and the chemicals in your body so that you can be back to the normal you.
Yep.
I've dealt with, I want to maybe being unbalanced or taking antidepressants since I was 15.
Wow.
But, and I would be depressed for no damn reason. I've attempted suicide. I don't want to never say I felt worth, like, that wasn't my issue. I would be depressed and not know why I'm depressed. Like, I had to be forced to speak to someone. Like, my dad was like, nah, you going to see this counselor? It's okay. You want to make me go see the counselor? I'm not crazy. And I wouldn't talk to her. And, like, we did this week after week after week until I finally was like, okay, so I'm depressed today and I don't know why I'm depressed. I have absolutely no reason to be depressed because, like, I have everything. I had everything growing up. I didn't have my mom like people have their mom, but I had I don't know if I had an understanding. I don't know what it was, but I was okay with the way my mom was. So that wasn't making me depressed. It just was an imbalance in my body. In my brain, I had an imbalance.
Wow.
So for me, I've never thought it was, I'm crazy or no shit like that. But this family member, like, legit, she don't want to talk to nobody because she feels like I'm not crazy. I said, that doesn't mean you're crazy.
I think they think it's like a backlash.
Yeah, we are all look at it like it's bad for some reason.
bad.
It's not.
And, yeah,
You need help. You need help.
that's it.
Trust me.
Yes.
And it gone unchecked.
Can lead to
Gonna
some
only
serious
get
shit.
worse.
Yes.
Yeah,
Because that's
that's
how
what
my oldest is. Like, she really be acting like she just so sad and drab. And since she's half black, half white, I always chuck it up to, that's her half white side. Do you know how these niggas do? You
gotta stop saying that.
Like, she
But see, nowadays it's hard to tell. Like, for example, she missed like the second day of school. She wasn't feeling it. She was feeling some type of way. She kept saying, "Mommy, there's something wrong with me. I don't feel like myself." But, you know, like, we all have a day where we feel like shit
Moody.
mentally, but it doesn't mean that, let me go put her ass on some medicine right away. Like, you have to, some people are quick to say, oh, you got mental health issues. But sometimes it's not just that. It's just, we wake up like that one day. And it don't take nothing for us to get back to normal. Like, she hasn't said that since then.
okay.
But then you know what? Also, sometimes it could just be simple as, you know, I was just telling Monet, I was like, sometimes we have a house, 7 bedrooms. It's always somebody in here. But then that's when you feel the loneliest. You know,
when you're surrounded by people,
but you still feel lonely.
Felt that way.
But it's sometimes you just need, like, people. Shy, we in the store. I'm bouncing all over the place. Let me say this to say that. We're in the store, and I'm sitting there talking to this lady for like 20 minutes, 30 minutes in Walmart. And so we finished the conversation. Okay, you have a great day, love. Okay. So Shy is like, who's that? I was like, I don't know. She was like, you made me sit here for half an hour to talk to somebody you don't know. I was like, you don't know what you are to somebody.
Exactly.
They might just
True.
need to have that person to talk to them, say hello, how you doing? Is everything okay? They just might have needed that, you know. So you don't know. But I think a lot of things it's about communication and their lack of. You know, if there was communication, then somebody could tell you, you know what? I've been feeling this kind of way. I've been feeling like I want to hurt myself. I've been feeling depressed. You know, they'll have someone to talk to. That's why I was like, they need facilities like that. They need phone lines. You know,
Yes,
they need not even to say, because sometimes they might not even want to call. If you say it's a hotline or phone line, just be like, here's a number. I'm going to give you this number. If you feel like you want to talk to somebody, this is a listening ear. And if you want to talk, talk to them. And it should be just as easy as that. No, you got to go to therapy. You got to call this number. Nothing like that. Simple. They need to have it in all the schools. They need all the counselors could give them that number. If a teacher is in the classroom, they see a child drifting off or doing, they're trained to know signs of like depression and stuff like that.
They should be trained.
Hey, come here, Michaela. Let me talk to you real quick. Hey, I've been seeing that you've been, your hair's been messy or, you just haven't been yourself lately. Whenever you need me, or you could they can give you their number. I can give you my number. It's as simple as that. You don't know what you are to somebody, and they might just need that listening ear. They might need you to say, "It's gonna be okay," or you know what? Tell me what else you think. Leave with open-ended questions. And that happened to you. So how do you feel when that happens to you? What does that make you feel like? So you don't know, and then the world is so crazy. Back in the day, I'm all over the place, guys. Your neighbor could see you doing something and they whip your ass. Then your mama come home, she whip your ass again. Now, that ain't my business. I'm gonna be quiet. I can't do this. I can't do that. We need a village. We need people to help each other.
For real.
But then, some
these
people...
kids got motherfuckers acting like that too.
True. But then some people, like...
But nowadays, too, you can't always have a village.
The parents is worse.
Who the hell knows
who
these people are? Like, it's nothing like it used to be back then.
But just put it like this. Okay, not of this, but we need a support system in our families.
Right,
We need a
family or
support
even people
system.
who go to the same church
Yes.
with you, like just build community in your community.
Yes. I don't want the neighbors right there to beat my kid because I don't know the people over there.
Sure.
But if you, like you said, you go to my church and you see my child at the mall doing some shit,
Yoke her up.
Call your mama. I need to talk to her. Don't just accept the fuckery that goes on because this is so normal. These kids see this shit every day, and no one is. If the parent doesn't see it, there's nobody telling them this shit ain't hot.
Right.
There's nobody. I told Zariah, don't ever let me see you watch that little girl again. Don't ever put that on your screen again because it's straight fuckery.
Yeah.
Don't put that. You're feeding your brain with that. You're speaking into an existence. You're giving that person too much power to influence you. The internet,
It's the devil.
disgusting.
It is the devil.
It's disgusting.
We need to get to the point where we do shut it off. But
but we can't be with our kids every day.
These people are doing
Yeah.
It ain't never gonna happen.
anything
For
to
real.
get famous. Anything. Like, they
Anything.
do
Do anything for clout.
Yeah, do anything for clout.
Seconds of fame.
Yes, and you
But
know
this
what?
is gonna be on internet for the rest of your motherfucking
You're gonna be
life.
35.
Nobody
Never
get
getting
that.
away
from
Nobody
real.
get
Children of
that.
your own, and your child gonna be able to pull up some dumb shit.
Or
you
even
did.
if you want to change how people around you see you, that shit is always gonna be there.
forever.
And it's like,
And
no,
nobody
you can't
can take
escape
you
it.
serious,
Exactly.
especially depending on the type of shit that you doing. Oh,
What man
I
don't
did
want
that
you?
in my teens. That shouldn't matter. If you go to
But
get
it
an
does.
executive job, and let's say the person that's getting ready to hire you seen that video, you're not getting that job.
Exactly.
And that's the
It makes
first
it
thing these
that much
employers
harder
do.
for you to get
Word
that
up.
job.
And then the way shit
Because it ain't
moving
nothing to
on.
find you on Facebook.
Nothing. And then check all the social media.
For real.
Instagram, Twitter, all that.
Everything.
Yeah.
Check everything. And you think, this shit funny until
And it ain't.
you don't get a job.
For real. Because I got everybody's phone number at my
Busting
job.
it open in
I can find all of them on Facebook. I'm like, yo.
Yeah. And then the things you post, you could do like some racist posts that you think is funny. Like, we do like.
Speaking of racist, have you seen that video? It's okay. It was this young Jamaican girl in college, and she was wondering why she would get sick.
Yes, I seen that shit.
Oh my goodness!
Wait, what?
They just brought the girl to
Doing that, yes.
Oh,
she
yeah,
just
the
went
chick
to-
was-
That girl went to jail.
She said,
I put fucking murder.
She
That
said, I
should,
put my her toothbrush where the sun don't shine. Was washing the toilet with that shit. She
that
just
shit
went
was
to
wild.
trial for it just recently.
That shit is wild.
That's crazy.
What
But
happened?
they said they don't know if they're gonna charge her as doing a hate crime.
I'm telling you, bro.
Exactly what
That's
was
a hate crime. She called her a Jamaican fucking Barbie. Nobody speaks like that
Yeah.
and treats a person like that. Her lawyer was like, these are just two people who didn't like each other. They didn't know each other to not like each other.
No, not if it can kill you. Like,
didn't like the
She didn't like
them.
she was fucking spitting her cream cheese, doing dumb
Everything.
shit.
Wow.
Yes, every fucking thing.
Yeah,
Like,
she was
And then bagged
I
about
remember
it.
that. I
that
remember
is
that.
crazy.
I do remember
And
that.
that's
just crazy.
That's insane.
Insane.
Shit is wild. Then I just heard the other day about this little white chick. I think she was like 16, 17. She had a kid and buried the motherfucker in the backyard.
And didn't go to jail.
Yeah.
what?
Ain't doing no kind of time.
burn
no
him?
shit.
Wait, what?
She did burn the baby.
She
Yeah,
set
she
the
did
baby
all
on
that.
fire, buried him in the bed, and went on about her business. She
Went to a party or something.
Party, school,
prom or some shit.
I think she was a little
went to
cheerleading bitch or some shit
Yeah.
like that.
She was a white
Bitch,
kid?
yeah, the bitch started crying and all this bullshit, and yo, they man, she not.
Wow.
And Michael Vick fought her fucking dog
Word up.
Yeah, right.
and went to
getting no
jail.
time.
They was not hearing him not go to jail.
Shit,
Yeah,
nigga, they
over a
trying to get them
fucking
niggas in
animal.
New Haven time for burning that fucking dog at the beach.
And that's
nigga.
they fucking dog.
Whoa.
And the dog was already
But
dead.
this chick burns a baby that she done had, motherfucking buries it in the backyard and ain't getting no time for it.
Yep.
People keep trying to play it. Oh, it's the state that you live in. Fuck that state shit, nigga. It's straight up y'all just picking and choosing who y'all want
This
to.
white ass world.
Fuck yes.
That's crazy.
That joke is
Lord
insane.
Jesus.
Word up, man.
Insane.
But
But yeah,
go ahead. I was about
do you
to
have
say something
something to
about that damn dog shit. That's their motherfucking dog. The dog was dead. They wanted to cremate the dog. They should have done it a better way about it.
Yeah.
They buried the nigga in the backyard like everybody
Word,
else
I
did.
would do shit at my damn house.
For real.
I
Somebody I work with.
No,
knows
just
the person.
bury the nigga in the backyard. Don't burn him, bury him.
right.
Because then what you gonna do with his body after you burn him? He's still gonna bury the shit. What you gonna do?
A person I
You
work
can't
with-
even cremate him right.
A
For
person
real.
I work with said that the woman, she really is like ditzy, that it did make sense to her
To what?
to burn the dog in the beach. Like, it
Oh,
wasn't
at
like,
the beach.
Yeah,
No,
it wasn't
that was
like
the wrong thing to do.
mean
Burn the
thing, like-
motherfucker in your yard.
Yeah.
So you can't get in trouble.
Yeah.
No, that was stupid. And then the dude who co-signed the shit, you even dumber too. Like, no. Say, babe, let's bury the nigga in the
Yeah,
yard.
that shit shouldn't even went down.
Come on.
Not at the beach.
Put him in the bag, put him in the dumpster. To say, let's go burn this at a public beach was
that's
asinine.
wild. Yeah, that's definitely wild.
It's bigger than being wrong. It's bigger than being immortal. I mean, not immortal, but not immoral. Thank you. Thanks for the help.
Not even
It
that
was
shit was
asinine.
inhumane.
Inhumane.
Oh, that's
the
the word you
real
were
word I
looking
wanted,
for? Oh,
Gracie.
okay.
Word,
There you go.
them niggas
Inhumane.
crazy for
He
that
just
shit.
buried that nigga, put him in the bag. You know how many dogs that done buried back with
In
at
the
the
old
tire
P,
shop?
word,
Back of the tire
word,
shop?
hell yeah. Hell,
The
word,
dog
tires
damn
was
cemetery
hell
back there.
yeah, word.
Shit. Your dog died, you bury a nigga and get another
Bury
dog.
that motherfucker. These niggas.
What the fuck?
That is so true.
I don't understand what's wrong with these niggas doing these cracker moves nowadays, man.
Social media, I don't know. I blame everything
Word
on
up.
social media.
For real.
Somebody said this shit was cool.
Social media, you
go
they
grocery shop like
doing
for
it
the
for
social
views,
media.
for real.
Man.
Alright, so let's wrap this segment up and just keep it as a whole mental health thing. This is
Okay.
cool.
All right.
So what are we as a family gonna do to kind of iron out our own mental health things? Like, I know I have had a mental health issue being a new mom, been high on anxiety, but so I
Postpartum.
think I will.
Yeah, I
So-
was about to say, you don't got that, do you?
I have anxiety.
Postpartum anxiety, yeah.
Oh, you do?
Not the depression part, I don't think.
Check
Yeah,
it
because
out.
all I felt was the
But then you always
anxiety.
levels to it too.
Word.
That's
And
true.
like,
gotta watch
truthfully,
out.
I thought postpartum was something only white people had. Swear to God.
You did?
Me too.
I did. What? That's white people
Because
shit.
I only heard of the
But-
first thing of
shit,
it
that's
with
what-
Brooke
what-
Shields.
white people.
And then she came out about
White,
it, and they
white
were
motherfuckers
acting
have it and then they kill their kids and shit.
Yeah, all three of them.
for
Word.
real. But when Brooke Shields came out about it, even the white people were acting like it was weird, like she was something was wrong with her. She had a hard time
Because
getting
they
jobs
probably
after
wasn't
that.
expecting her to say that about the shit.
Plus, because she's got money, you know. The
That's
people-
Brooke Shields, nigga. What Eddie saying, motherfucking raw? That's the whitest bitch in America, nigga.
Yeah, so
What that
So
nigga
when I had it, like I was driving down this street right here. I went past 7-Eleven and I was crying so hard, I had to pull over because I just could not stop crying. I could not see in front of me. So that was like my postpartum break. Then I was like, postpartum real as a motherfucker. You know? So then I was like, okay. Then I talked to my doctor about it. I didn't get on any medicine like that, but more or less she was saying like, at least you know it, like you've acknowledged it, and just be careful and but nothing else happened. Only maybe 2 crying sessions. And
Now that you mention it, I think I was very close to being diagnosed with a postpartum depression. I was just like 1 point off, the doctor said. So maybe I was nearing it. So I won't run from it.
They go hand in
Right.
hand.
And it seems because I feel like I'm catching my second wind because of the accident. I fell asleep on the highway and me and another car collided. But I was fine. The car was fine. So it was all good. But I immediately made sure my life insurance was on check. I was like, I got to start putting a will together and getting my life insurance in order, right? Because I was like,
That would be the
anything
worst
can happen.
thing for you to fall asleep behind the wheel, and I'm watching the baby, and I'm like, it's fucking 12 o'clock. Where the fuck this bitch?
For
at?
real.
Cussing her the fuck out.
I'm going to be late for work. I'm going for real.
Like, that would be the worst.
It's like crazy. So I'm like, but now that's my biggest worry. Every time I get in the car, I'm like, oh my God, please don't fall asleep. And I pray constantly, which is what I should be doing anyway. But yeah, I definitely want to make sure it doesn't make my anxiety go back to what it once was. But yeah, so
that's not fun.
I definitely am gonna seek counseling because I'm sure my medical insurance provides it. So that's the step I'm gonna take. Right?
There's nothing wrong. And everybody don't want anybody to know that they're in counseling. Nigga, bring a friend with you. Shit.
For real.
Bring your sister with you.
Oh, we had group counseling at my grandma's house.
Really?
She legit came to my grandmother's house. Yeah.
Nice.
We should
do that. We should put something together like that.
Like I was like, I'm not talking to this lady. Like, but then again, I was only 15. About 15 years old. Like, ooh.
Yeah, I ain't want to do that shit when I was a kid neither. I was in counseling from when this nigga went to jail. Like the first two, maybe 3 years, they was trying to fucking have me talk to all different kinds of motherfuckers. But I ain't had nothing to fucking talk about.
I didn't know that about you.
What? Nigga?
Yeah.
It was a fucking therapist spot on fucking Pine Street.
Right down there, it's still there.
In this fucking house on Pine Street. I used to go there. They had the shit in school.
My God, I know a different side of you.
I mean, you know
My
what?
God.
So silly.
We just have to keep it open.
Right.
And we have to keep the things between our children open. What I want to say, the avenues open for our children to be like, not say what they want to say, but really what they feel, and not be not judged or criticized about how they feel.
Right.
Now, you might not like what they say, but then y'all can talk about it. Mm-hmm. But let them still have that avenue available for them, because it's better to talk to you than they friend who co-signing the same bullshit and seeing the same bullshit on the internet, and they're like, this is law, this is how it is.
Right.
This ain't how it is. This is not how it is.
At all.
And
I agree.
I don't know. Our guest speaker, would you like to end anything with our mental health segment?
No. If you feel like you need to be seen, be seen. There's nothing wrong with it.
Yep.
And so it's your girl,
You heard that?
Moet, signing out.
This is Tanya Renee. Good night.
And this is Smooth Operator, a.k.a. Smooth, a.k.a.
AKA
Nigga
quit it
like a
right there,
lollipop.
nigga.
Okay, for real, I was saying you can leave it there. It's a different kind of show.
Yeah, and this is Kendra.
We signing out.
I got that from Pam.
It's so